Today is April the 8th, and as we head into the spring market, I can share with you that the Ann Arbor real estate market is holding very steady. We're seeing much of the same as what we saw back in 2023. Now, there are about 8 different observations I've made over the last couple of months here that I want to share with you. And most of those observations do show that there is still continual upward pressure on prices. And the one thing I want to remind people in Ann Arbor is that we have a very strong economic base with 3 hospitals and the University of Michigan. And so you can be pretty secure that the purchase of your home is going to be a good investment, because even if there's a recession, Ann Arbor has a lot of jobs that don't disappear. Now, of the observations, the very first thing that is very obvious is that inventory is still extremely low, and buyer demand is still relatively strong, although somewhat cautious. And that, of course, puts upward pressure on prices. The second observation is that a lot of home sellers, and I talk to probably 15 to 20 of my past clients every day, and a lot of them have decided that they are just going to stay put. You know, they've got a nice low rate mortgage interest rate, and they don't want to get a new mortgage at the higher rate and have their taxes be uncapped. The third observation is the economy is doing really well. You know, we've got inflation about 3.15%. The GDP growth is at 3.4%, and unemployment is at 3.8%. Now, those are all great numbers, and it sort of shows that the economy is just cruising along very nicely, and the Fed, of course, wants to keep it that way. Fourth observation is talking to people on the phone. A number of them have talked to me about, is there going to be a housing crisis or a housing crash? And I can share with them that that's highly unlikely, with the supply being so low and Ann Arbor being such a strong economic community. There's nothing to indicate that that's on the horizon. Should we even see prices drop considerably, most sellers would be able to sell their homes because they have so much equity in their property. And that's the big difference from what happened back in 2008 and 2009. The fifth observation is that there was talk earlier this month or year about potential 3 interest rate drops. That has now been put on the back burner. There's no indication that's going to happen anytime soon. The sixth observation is that we're getting a lot of showings. And however, compared to even a month ago, we are not getting as many offers and over list price offers, especially in the higher price points. Under 600,000, 700,000, you're still seeing a lot of activity. That's where the pressure is, right? We're getting lots of offers, and many of them are over list price. The seventh observation is that we're having agents now tell us that their buyers love the house and they want to write an offer, but they don't want to compete. So what's happening is they are not writing offers. What we traditionally do is put something in the MLS as a coming soon on a Monday. It goes live on Thursday with showings beginning on Friday, and then we present offers on Monday. Now, we have a habit of notifying agents when we receive offers so that they are aware of what's going on. And for the first time now in the last, I'd say, month or so, we're noticing that people who would have probably written are deciding to not write because they don't want to compete. And finally, we're noticing that inventory is increasing. Just within our office, we already have a commitment of 19 properties listing in April, and it is only the 8th of April. And so that's hopefully a good sign. I'm hoping that that is carrying out across the entire board. So moving forward, buyers and sellers, it's going to be a great time for both. With buyers, you guys, the inventory is coming, and consider that 40% of listing inventory comes to the market in the months of April, May, and June. So if you're looking, you've been a little bit frustrated with low inventory, just sit tight. The next 3 months are going to be bringing a lot of inventory to the market, so you'll have a lot more choices. Sellers, it's a great time to sell. The prices are the highest they've ever been. And if you want to sell and it works into your schedule, this is the time to do so. Should you have any questions about the market or about your market niche, feel free to give me a call. You can reach me at the Baumer Group Realtors, 734-761-3060.